Hi everybody, it's Meg from Books Off the Beaten Path, and I am here to do a tag video that I'm behind on. I was tagged by the lovely Philip of A Poet Reads to Write, and this is all about music and reading. Reading and music. I don't remember the actual name of the tag right off the top of my head, but I will remember it, and I'll put it in the show notes along with all the prompts. And I'm just going to make a list of people at the end of the prompts to be tagged, because this has been around for a while, so it might be that people have already done the tag. Hold on, I've got some seltzer water here. And it's very hot and okie dokie. Okay, first question. Twitch has entered the room, so brace yourself. Do you listen to music while you read? No, I do not. I do not listen to music while I read because I love music and I love reading, and I can't separate the two. I mean, I've either got to listen to the lyrics or I've got to read the story. Now, even if it's instrumental, I have such an imagination. Not like everybody doesn't. Everybody has a great imagination, I think, if they just choose to use it. But even if it's instrumental, then I'm coming up with a story in my head to go along with the instrumental music, which may not go along with what I'm reading. But I will read to ambient sound, like white noise or thunderstorms. I used to write. I mean, I still write, but I used to write exclusively to thunderstorm sounds. And that was the only way that I could get my headspace kind of cleared out there. But this isn't about thunderstorms. This is about music. So, prompt 2. Is there a special kind of music you prefer when reading? Well, since I don't listen to music when reading, the answer would be no. No, I don't. Is there, do you read in silence? Yes, I have to read in silence. I have to read, again, no, I'm going to take that back. I have to have the ambient sound on. I've told this before and I'll say it again. I do most of my reading in bed. I go to bed super early, but I don't go to sleep super early. Like last night, I started a new Mary Roberts Reinhardt and I could not put it down. And so I read for probably 2 hours last night, and that book is really good. I can't wait to review it. But no, I like the ambient noise. I need some ambient noise. But people talking, can't do that. Can't read in public, can't read in a bookstore, can't read in a coffee shop. No, not me. Number 5, a scenario. You're reading in a public place and someone begins playing music. What do you do? Leave. Bye-bye. I leave. Because first off, I'm obviously having some sort of mental breakdown that I would be reading in a public place, because I take my reading so seriously. It's a serious hobby for me, my reading. I don't want to just read a book really quickly and say, I read 500 books over the year and everything like that. I want to be in the story. And you can't be in the story around other people. That's a personal thing. And so I wouldn't be in the bookstore anyway. Or I wouldn't be someplace where somebody started playing music. I just wouldn't. Does it matter whether music is playing while you read? Yes, my husband is very good. Hubby is very good. We call him his ears. He has these Beat earphones and he likes to listen to his music loud. But we got him these Beat earphones, and they're a really good product a couple of years ago. And he listens to his music. He can be sitting right next to me and I can be lying on the couch reading and I don't hear a thing. So yes, it does matter. Not a music person when it comes to reading. Reading is too much of a hobby for me to minimize the importance of it. And music is so beautiful to me. You should see my iTunes account. I love music. Music is so beautiful to me. I like to listen to music before I write because certain tunes, certain songs give me ideas for what I'm going to write. But anyway, that was kind of a short tag, but it's still a wonderful tag. Thank you from Philip. And I'm going to list out the prompts, and then I'm going to list out who I'm going to tag on that. And then I've got another tag coming up, and I'm going to do that one next after I get this one all loaded and up and up on YouTube. So you'll see two today for me, hopefully. Check you later.